What's going on, guys? If you guys watched last video, you know that we got this engine in. You know, if you stayed to the end, there's kind of a lot of problems. There's a lot of problems to be fixed. We got a lot to do. To be honest, I'm just gonna ignore the problems right now. Not gonna deal with the problems. Gonna get the engine hoist out of here. We're gonna bolt up the transmission, put the new transmission mounts. Shout out to FCP Euro for all of the help, all of the hookups, new transmission mounts, new gaskets, new clutch. They got me covered. Their link's gonna be down in the description. Any Euro need, just check them out. Anyways, I wanna put the intake manifold on. I kinda wanna start to plumb the wiring harness, like get that all figured out, just cause right now it's currently just a rat's nest, and start to button up the things that we do know. So once all of that's done, we can then start sweating, stressing out, but we'll be that much closer. Dude, we still have a lot to do.
Yeah, too much.
We gotta mount, we have to figure out where we're mounting the intercooler, we have to do the intercooler piping, we have to drill out the intercooler piping for an IAT sensor.
Huh.
Engine's in.
The engine is in.
Engine's in. That's about it.
It's a good start.
It's definitely a good start. At least the engine's in. Jeez, it looks like we missed a spot, huh? Yeah. Look at your hand, dude.
Dude.
What's going on right now?
Nothing fun.
We're trying to put like the shifter, what do you even call it? Like the big shifter lever? This piece.
Linkage?
Yeah, the shift linkage, yeah. We're trying to put that in. We should have put it in before we put the trans in.
You have to unclip these.
But we completely forgot about it, and Will, how hard is it?
Dude, nightmare.
Not even
I spent 30 minutes.
trying to get the pin in.
And there's no luck.
No luck other than you're black.
You can't even tell.
Oh my. Dude, that's the dirtiest I've ever seen you. Oh, we're just gonna leave that for now and continue on to the next thing because this is just taking too long. Alright guys, so as you can see, we got a ton of stuff done since last time we filmed. We got the M50 intake manifold on. I just bolted up the fuel rail for now. We still have to change the injectors, so I didn't plug any of this in because if you ask Will, this is kind of annoying to unplug and stuff. It was a little difficult getting the intake manifold on because like it's just so close to everything. Thank God I took this off. If you're putting an M52 or an M50 into your E30, I highly suggest taking this off because you can't even see the heater core lines. They're not even existent, and it was really easy to just kind of plug them in while this was off, and then I kind of just slid this on. But we got that, the auto body's on. We got the power steering pump back on. We got the belt. We just mounted the power steering reservoir. All of that is good. We plugged most of the harness in like this. This is for my MAF. I don't know if we're gonna be running a MAF on this setup, but that's that. This is my IAT sensor, which we still need to tap into the intercooler piping that's just not existent right now. Coming over here, I clocked the turbo last night. This is where my turbo feed's gonna go right here. It was very challenging to kind of figure out the layout and how I wanna do this because everything's so tight. Like we have this wastegate down here,
yeah,
which Grant actually just came in here and gave me a good idea. We can get a silicone 90 coupler on this, but it's like pretty much impossible because like
it's hitting the wastegate.
Yeah, like the turbo and the wastegate are literally touching right now, and Grant said it's probably gonna melt a silicone coupler. So what he said is get a little piece of cast, like a little 90, I think Vibrant sells it or something, weld it to the turbo, and then instead of it being pointed down, it'll be pointing towards the headlights. And I've been talking to my buddy Joel, his YouTube's gonna be down in the description below, but he kind of mounted his intercooler. I mean, I don't even know if I should say mounted.
No,
he kind of
placed
his intercooler literally right here, and both outlets kind of just sat on the frame rail, and it's such a tight little compartment with like the intercooler piping and all of that that literally nothing moves. And we got the intercooler right here. We're trying to like put it in, It's kind of a disaster. It's
Oh, dude, made
It's so
huge
tight.
disaster.
It's so tight, so we're gonna end up taking the valence off and just the whole front end just to get it in, and then we're gonna plumb. I guess we're not gonna completely do the intercooler piping today because I do agree with Grant. I think that coupler is probably just gonna melt. So we're just at least gonna get the intercooler mounted today, and then when you put the valence back, and we'll kind of just squeeze everything together. You know what we can do? We can just tighten up the couplers so the intercooler portion's just done. So it'll just be 290s.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, and then that's just done. We don't
Yeah.
have to worry about that. So intercooler is accounted for. That's all good.
And there's no sense of putting this front valence back on.
No, I mean there is because then we'll be done with it. Well, I'm not taking the one off that.
You're not getting new bumpers for this though? I thought you were.
Not right now because
Oh.
it's like a $2,000 swap.
Yeah, no, I know.
So
we were talking about it.
We're gonna replace these metal bumpers with the cleaner ones that I have, but we're just gonna leave it metal bumpers. We're gonna pop the pistons, push them in, and then they'll look a little better. But like I've been looking, just the shock absorbers alone are like $600 for the front. No, front and rear, but it's just a nightmare. Then you have to get the M-Tech bumpers and all of that. It's a little expensive. Where my money's kind of here, it's over there, it's in Florida. There's a lot of money in different places. I just don't want to spend $2,000 on bumpers. Anyways, engine bay is coming together. We're actually sending this out to a fabricator on Thursday. Will and I, we wanted to do the downpipe, do the exhaust. After kind of looking,
Until we realized.
yeah, after looking at this disaster, we ended up cutting this bracket. We still have to shave that down because someone can kind of slit their throat with that. But yeah, it's just a disaster. So, ironically enough, Will has a friend that's a fabricator that's named Dan. It's not the Dan you think of, but this Dan's a lot nicer, and I don't even think he owns a gun. He might own a gun.
I don't think so.
But I think we're good. I think with the gun thing, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
He seems like a good guy. So we're going to be dropping it off at his shop. I actually have to go to Florida tomorrow because I'm impulsive and I'm buying another car. But it'll make sense. I think it's kind of cool. Hang out with a buddy that I know. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on the top. Now let's show you on the bottom. All right, so for me and Will, this whole car is kind of a learning experience. I had an E30 when I was 17, but I didn't even know how to really take a throttle body off. So we're really kind of learning as we go. We put the ZF transmission, as you guys already know. We got the new slave cylinder in. We got the clutch line all bolted up. That's fine. We got the cross member transmission mount all bolted up. Will, how was that?
Not fun.
Not fun at all. We had to like notch all of this right here.
You know what really wasn't fun was that shift linkage.
Oh, dude, Will was like actually screaming. He's like, "What the fuck, dude? Why is this going like freaking out?" And I'm like, "Okay, well, just go home for today, and we'll figure it out tomorrow." And Will, how long did it take you the next day?
Dude, like
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes. It just slid right in. But all of the shifter linkage, this is all done. Everything's bolted up nicely. We ran into a problem. So the ZF comes out of a 328 IS or an M3 car. I only had get tracks, which come out of like 325s, M50s, doesn't matter. The outputs are different. This one's much bigger than the 325 one. I'll show you. So this is a 325 shaft, and this is the ZF shaft. You can see that it's much bigger, so we couldn't make it work. So I need to buy a 328 IS drive shaft to bolt up with my ZF transmission. So it's not a big deal. I mean, we know the problem now, so it's whatever. Of course, I have 4 different types of drive shafts, and the only drive shaft that I don't have is the one that we need, but that's kind of the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. But I mean, overall, we have to make an oil return. Oh, we have to make, let me grab the light. We got to make a wastegate dump, which I'm kind of thinking that I already ordered the pipe. We're just going to kind of go out and probably towards this way. I don't kind of like that it's going to be facing like the front of the car, but I also don't want it to be like near the downpipe or interfere with the downpipe. I don't want it to melt this boot, so I'm thinking maybe if we kind of just like let it off right here and just let it blow this way. I don't know. I don't really know what we're going to do yet. I just kind of ordered the piping, and that seems to make the most sense at the moment.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we're kind of just grinding, taking one step at a time, kind of just figuring out things as we go. I mean, we're pretty like not that far away.
I know. It's kind of crazy.
My goal is to have this done mid-April. That's kind of my goal. I'm doing Drift Week this year, which I'm really excited. I feel like I've never had a reliable enough car to actually drift for a full week at different tracks and stuff. And I think it's fair to say that the 370Z's kind of held their own.
Oh yeah.
So I'm really excited to kind of go down that journey. But there's gonna be like this big crazy meetup in Englishtown. I'll put up the flyer right here. I am gonna be driving that. My goal is to have this thing fully done by then. I'm telling you guys this now because it kind of lights a fire under my ass and kind of tells me to get this done quick because now it's out on the internet and you guys expect the car to be there. So I think it'd be really cool to like maybe like the first, not the first drive, but the first drift. This isn't a drift car, this is a street car. I don't know what this thing is. My whole life I just wanted a turbo E30, so we're fucking building one. But yeah, it's gonna make like 500 horsepower, so I wanna do fourth gear entries into the wall, you know? I hope I don't total it, but we're gonna find out.
All that Assetto practice.
Dude, I've been going hard in Assetto. I'm gonna have someone build this car so I actually don't wreck it. But yeah, no, I'm really excited for it. Just kind of wanted to give you guys a long little short update. Long little short update on what we've been doing because we kind of just been putting a bunch of things together, not really filming. But that's kind of the progress where we're at now. Good progress, and we're just gonna keep on grinding. So we just mounted our intercooler. I mean, there's no bolts in this, ready? Like, and that's me putting a lot of force into it.
Yeah, no, the thing's in there, dude. Dude, you're rocking the whole car.
Yeah, look at the lift.
Like, dude.
I don't care what people say in the comments. This is how we're doing it. I mean, what we could do is we can get like just kind of like weld something here and weld something up there and nut and bolt it here. But like, really?
Dude, you do not need that.
You don't need it. And like, Joel, like, dude's had his car together for a pretty long time. I hit him up because I was like, yo, how'd you mount your intercooler? He sent me a video and this was it. I mean, I don't want to out him, but it's a great idea.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna do it.
This is better than my wood screws in mine.
Yeah, Will's intercooler is held up by wood screws.
Literal wood screws.
I rather this.
2 wood screws.
Now, the only issue, so this car is actually totaled.
We found out.
Yeah, it's kind of totaled. It's hard to see because the coupler. But you can see this is all damaged in here. Can you see that, Will?
Yep, there we go.
Yeah, it's kind of just squished in a little.
Maybe we can see it better.
Which makes me a little bummed out.
Yeah, there we go.
Definitely bums me out a bit just because, like...
look at the other side.
Oh, it's perfect. Other side's perfect. But I mean, to a body guy, I really don't think that's a hard process. Like, looking at that side, it's just flat and straight, you know?
Yeah, it looks like he just needs to hammer it.
Bang it out with a hammer and just straighten it out. I don't want to do it, per se. But,
well, I mean, yeah, we aren't body guys.
It's kind of, I don't know. We're just going to run the stock bumper for now. I just want this thing running and driving. And then later on, we can tear it apart, have fun with it. But like,
bumpers don't matter when it's making 500.
Bumpers don't matter when it makes. I don't care if it looks like Gramps Mobile or anything. I just want this thing to fucking.
Did you say Gramps Mobile?
Gramps.
Gramps Mobile.
Gramps Mobile.
Oh, I thought you just called out Grant.
Nah, I don't run pink wheels. But no, this is great. I love this. We're literally just gonna put our little T clamps on and be good to go. We're just gonna leave it there. Put the valence on and forget about it until we're ready to add. Literally, it's just a straight pipe from here to there. 3-inch on this side, 2.5 on the other side. Easiest intercooler piping ever.
Literally, dude.
Took 10 minutes to get the valence off, 3 seconds to get the intercooler on, 1 minute to get the couplers on, and then when we're finally ready, I just ordered the Vibrant 90, and then when we're finally ready, 1 day to do the intercooler piping. Half a day to do the intercooler piping. So, that's done. All right, guys, at least for me, that is a wrap for the E30 for a few days. I need to run to Florida. Will's gonna be staying behind, and he's gonna continue to work on this. Like, we have to trim up the valence to fit in front of the intercooler, fit the bumper, all of that stuff. We're also gonna be changing the grill to a white one, and we're gonna be putting the smileys on this one as well, just because I do plan on flipping the white one and I want to take the things that I want to take out of it. Some people are gonna say to take the bumper and stuff, but like, I'd rather just keep this one how it is for now, and maybe later on, especially with this, I don't really know how we're gonna make that work. We'll save that for another day, but I don't really care about the bumpers right now. I mean, of course, I'd rather those bumpers, but you know, you can't win them all. But say goodbye to the beloved. Oh, it looks so good. It's so close, and I'm so excited, dude. 500 horsepower in this thing. It's gonna be a death trap. 4th gear entries, English Town. I'm gonna go home and practice on the sim before I gotta wake up at 5:30 in the morning and go to Florida. See you then. All right, guys, well, it's currently 6 a.m. right now. We got Will in the driver's seat. How you feeling, dude?
Good.
You feeling good? You don't look good.
I'm tired.
Dude, I didn't fall asleep until 2 a.m. last night. I'm pretty exhausted, woke up at 5, but the show must go on. I kind of realized last night at 2, and I couldn't sleep because of it. After this trip, everything's changing.
Yeah.
Do you even realize how much it's actually gonna change?
I guess not.
There's a lot of things that are coming with this trip, and you guys are gonna find out through the next couple of days. If you're a patron, by this video, you already know what's going down, but dang, 67 bucks? That's not bad. Okay. I think we're at a quarter of a tank, so I guess that makes sense. Sick. Stoked. Stoked I don't have this anymore. Oh, I'm so tired I almost just closed it without a shot at this. Whoops. Anyways, I'm going to pick up a car right now. It'll make sense, I think. I don't know, it doesn't really, but the car's really cheap and I think we can save it. So I'm pretty excited about that. So let's get to Florida, I guess. All right, man, thanks for the ride.
Yeah, no problem.
You gonna hold the Ford down for a few days?
I'll hold her down. Make sure the walls are still standing.
Get the E30 going to the fabricator to your boy Dan.
Yeah.
Dan the man.
Dan the man.
Oh yeah, he'll be done by sleigh ride. See you next weekend, or see you Monday.
Yep, see you Monday. Have fun.
Throw it down in the comments if you can eat a steak and cheese with mushrooms, peppers, and whatever the hell else is in this at 7:30 a.m.
7:10.
That's nice. God, I hate those masks. All right, time to get back to Connecticut.
Not sitting like this for an hour.
No, we're going in an Uber. Fuck you, Matt. So this is how Matt picks us up at the fucking airport. Thanks, Matt.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks, fucking Matt.
I sent him videos. I'm like, dude, there's no way.
I told him to put stuff on his roof,
You're gonna knock me out with this fucking thing.
and now my thigh is broken. Connor's not that heavy, but this is the most uncomfortable
Show him
ride.
me, dude. I almost knocked myself out getting in here in front of a cop.
Yeah, we literally had to jump in here in front of a cop. It's ridiculous, but
He did not give a shit.
we're going to our favorite restaurant, so see ya. Had to stop at the Garden, don't have much time. This is the only stop I can make because we gotta go to Connecticut, but yo! What's going on, dude? You like this rig?
Yeah, I thought it was a movie scene.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty
up?
crazy, right?
Let me see.
I'm in,
What the heck?
Jesus, I'm in West Palm for about 1 hour, so I had to come here. This was my one-stop shop.
go!
Hell yeah.
You were about to
You got the special sauce?
Okay.
Nat made this out of love. I didn't even ask for this, he just made it. Cheers.
Looks phenomenal.
For a little bit.
What's that?
Look at Alexis.
Alright, dude, I'll see you next year, alright?
See you next week.
It was fun. Hey, you can get real close.
Yo.
Yeah. Well, guys, we're gonna end the video right here. I'm in Florida for probably another 4 hours, and we're leaving. We're going to pick up the car right now. It's actually currently broken. I brought parts. Shout out to FCP Euro. They always have your Euro needs. I brought parts from them. Brought them on the plane and everything, and it's time to fix this jalopy. And you guys will find out tomorrow. I have never even seen it in person, but we'll see.